All right, happy birthday, Leo. It's I actually did this little setup for you. I think the so the birthstone for Leo, or for I should say for August is green, and so that was sort of my inspiration here. So I just want to say happy birthday to all the Leos out there. I have a lot of Leos in my life, so I definitely know um, the energies that have been swirling for Leo and what's going on in that space. So we'll jump into August for the sign of Leo. So this is Sun, Moon, and Rising, and so anyone connected with Leo can my intent is for that to resonate on some level and bring through guidance. I'm going to do keeping with kind of the convention of what I've been doing in the past, body, mind, and spirit. And I'll pull an additional card for any sort of positive affirmations. I'm going to be using some of those cards as well. There's a lot of heavy energies from the month of August, from the month of July with the eclipses, or the eclipse, and then the full moon and retrograde. It was just a lot, and so definitely felt it myself as well as many others. And so I'm just really kind of setting a powerful intent for the month of August to bring through, the positive messages as much as possible. Just any sort of kind of silver linings, anything that can bring through kind of that reprieve from the energies that we've dealt with in the past. And so every sign I've been sort of doing a little short meditation and just asking Spirit what specific message, what's one word, and I got the rejoice. So rejoice specifically for Leo for the month of August. And so I'm very excited to see what comes forward, because that sounds like something rejoiceful is going to come forward. So we'll see what the message is. And so we'll just sort of dig in and see what Spirit has to say for Leo for the body for the month of August. And so we'll just sort of jump in here, and as always, I do invite Spirit to come forward, incarnate or discarnate, to help with a message. Sometimes they, I think the majority of the times they do, but sometimes they don't, and that's okay. I'll just have to kind of see where it goes, and we'll just sort of bring forward the energies and see what we've got here. Okay. I am getting an energy. It's almost like I'm getting a female, male, and a young child as well. And so I'm getting like an energy of it looks like, I don't know if this is a family or what this is, but that's what I'm bringing forward here. Okay, and there's a feeling of connected with a family. There's something about the family. There's a dynamic there that's coming forward. I do feel like this male is in spirit, though. I do feel like he is over on the other side, and there's the connection of family. May have, crossed over and didn't necessarily live to or experience a physical family in this life, but there's a feeling of having it there. Or it could be an individual here as well that has that experience. So that's what I'm getting on that. And so let me just sort of tap in here to see what we've got. Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo on the body, the physical plane level for the month of August? Okay, there you go. That goes perfectly with rejoice. I could say that abundance, rejoice, absolutely. So abundance. Wow, yeah. There's this feeling. Something big feels like it's coming for Leo. Don't know what it is, but it feels amazing. It feels just really. I don't know what this is. It feels like there might be something big coming. It feels like a cause to celebrate, the feeling of abundance. And it's interesting too, because the other thing I feel like around this, it might not even be like an event that it's like, I want to, a pot of gold. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it's this feeling of rejoicing and acknowledging the abundance that you have in life as well. So it's this feeling of, when you focus on that, that pot of gold, that abundance that you have, you get more of it. I mean, just bottom line, that's what it is. I mean, I've known that in terms of my experiences. When I focus on lack, guess what? I get more of it. And when I focus on wealth, and it's hard, I get it, when you're in that space of am I ever going to find my way out of this? Just focus on the positives, and it's like the vibration just is a match to you. One of the things, being a medium and connecting with spirit, Spirit shows me all the time how we create a vibrational match. So for example, when sometimes people come to me for a psychic reading, I actually don't prefer those as much, just because of the fact that if people only knew that your vibration attracts the circumstances, like if they understand the extent, so I can tell you, I can do kind of a pulse check and say, your vibration is a match right now, and you're creating a lot of abundance, and that's what I could get. Or I could say, given your current vibration, this is what I feel like you're bringing in. So if people really understood that, I've even had people sometimes where I've done that and it's, oh my gosh, that's exactly what the image I've been holding. Well, you're holding it, it's becoming tangible enough to where I feel it, I see it, and it's coming into fruition. And so people, this is really important to the acknowledgement of abundance and more coming into your space. And so, let's see what Spirit has to say on the mind level for Leo. This is exciting. It feels so good. I knew this was going to be positive, and it's amazing, and I'm so happy, especially it's your birthday month. That's amazing for you. So let's see, what does Spirit have for the mind, the physical? This is the thoughts, the with thinking of the Leo for the month of August. What's on the mind? Okay, self-care. All right, perfect. And so this to me really goes along the lines of what I was saying in terms of really kind of even self-care is talking to yourself in a way that's like helpful. Like, you know what, I am doing okay. I am, feeling better. Things are good. It's the way that we talk to ourselves. People forget that it's communications that we put out there, even towards ourselves, is part of what we're creating in this life. And so if you say, you know what, I feel like crap, then guess what? You actually feel like crap, you're not in a good space. But if you put out the positive intent about, life is good, I'm feeling like, I've started doing this lately, like my body is exactly what I want, it's I feel physically fit and healthy, and it's like you start to become that. And so it's really about the self-talk and the way that we tell ourselves what we're experiencing. When you put more of those positive self-care and self-talk, you create more abundance. So I feel like you're doing this. I feel like there's certain things right now that and you might even found yourself in a position where you felt like others maybe weren't giving you that sort of love energy. And it's that realization of, you know what, I'm going to love myself and practice that self-care and self-love with myself, and you're bringing it into that space, and you only attract more of the same. You can't be a vibrational match to anyone or anything that is less than that. And so that's really what that is when you're aligned to that vibration of positivity and encouragement, you just bring through more of the same. There's no other way around that. So let's see what Spirit has to say on the energy of spiritual level, the soul level, for Leo for the month of August. What does Spirit have to say for Leo for the month of August? Here, let's see. I just feel really good. I feel really good. It feels really positive. What is that? Celebrate. I knew it. That's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, Leo. There's just amazing things coming in. It feels really good. It feels so much to celebrate. This feeling, this individual, this man that's coming forward too, it's this feeling of like just really being kind of in that space of growth and happiness, and the feeling of like I've made it. Like I've created everything I wanted. And I get the sense from this individual, it's almost like when someone's crossed over and they maybe have not experienced that love in the physical plane, that they die too young or there's something like that. But look, Mom, I've got my wife and my child that I wanted with me this whole time. Like over here, I've created that life on this other side. And so it's that feeling of that, being able to create, that perfect partnership on the other side. And this person has that. But I feel like you're doing it here in the physical plane, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. And it's just so good. It's amazing. I'm so happy. And I feel like I want to keep going with the good juju here. And so I do feel like I need to pull another card. It feels really positive and happy. And just feel like there's something, Spirit, what specifically is this around? What's going on in terms of the Leo energy of the abundance? What is kind of that positive energy that they have coming forward? Where's this all kind of stemming from? What's the why around this? What can they know a little bit more about that as well? So let's see. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. Oh, that one just flew, so that is absolute. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Blessings. So there you go. And that's almost like what I was describing in terms of that. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, Spirit uses your references that are closest to you. And obviously, you know, I've got, to me, there's like no greater blessing than that of family. And so that's really kind of what I connect with that. Some may not resonate, and that's okay. But that's, you know, this young man that was coming forward, the feeling of that, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here as well. And it's that feeling of this it feels like the pivot in the relationships for you, even with the self, the relationship with yourself. And when you love yourself and you care for other, you know, you care for yourself and you're there for yourself, you have that for others. So this is just amazing. Like, oh my gosh, blessings, celebrate. Like, I can't, like, it's just amazing. And so the word that I got from Spirit, rejoice, all makes perfect sense. I'm so excited for Leo. I just feel so good for the energy. I feel like Leo in particular may have taken a little bit of hit, or some emotions that have been around them a lot lately. I feel like they've been, especially the front half of the year, I want to go back to May as well. The May time frame is sticking out to me a lot. Have been going through some stuff. And so I just feel like you guys are coming out of it. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's a good time to be a Leo with everything that's going on. Oh, and you have a birthday. And so it's funny, actually, because this is my symbol. When I see this from Spirit, that's these cards I created were really signs, what Spirit shows me when they use to convey a message to someone. And what I see is balloons is around someone's birthday. Obviously, it's your birthday, so it's birthday month, so that's part of the celebration there as well. But I feel like this goes beyond that, like just a good month in terms of celebration. So obviously, happy birthday. That's the symbols that I get for that when I see from Spirit. But it's so much more than that. So congratulations. This is probably, I mean, I've gotten through about half now, and this is one of the best ones. So no doubt. So congratulations, Leo. So let's see what. So Miss Louise Hay, her Power Thought cards here, what she has to say for, and I love this. I'm just like looking at that, and this here, the sacral, kind of that orange, that's the relationships and the kind of that area. So let's see what we've got for, and this one just popped out. I'm going to take it, but I want to give another one because you guys didn't see that on camera. So my life works beautifully. Of course it does. So, and it's that orange again. It just popped out. Wow. Everything in my life works now and forever more. That is so beautiful. And so I just want to pull one additional card here so you guys can see that orange. The feeling of relationships is really key here. This feeling of like connectedness and relationships, but again, relationship with yourself and kind of embracing of that space, and so yeah, that's the biggest thing here. So I'm going to take this one as well. Okay, so these the point of power is always the present moment. The past is over and done, and has no power over me. I can begin to free. Sorry, these are hard to read in this light. I can begin to be free from this moment. Today's thought create my future. I am in change. I now take back my own power. I am safe. I am free. And that's just beautiful. And that to me is really the message of kind of going down this path. And so amazing reading, Leo. Like I said, it's probably one of the best, if it definitely is so far, but it's your birthday, and no doubt Spirit is rejoicing with you and celebrating this amazing abundance that's coming your way. And so when you have those, you know, just kudos to you for really kind of putting out the right thoughts and the energies, and this is just confirmation of that. It's really practicing that, being in that space. But I also, and I keep talking like it's past tense because I just feel like you're there. I feel like I don't feel like this is something to where I need to tell you to see abundance and you'll get more of it. I feel like a lot of you are kind of in that space now where it's like, yeah, no, I get it. I realize that, you know, this abundance that's in my life. And maybe for those of you who are not, this is what you needed to hear at this time, that when you do sort of give that in faith, you know, that sort of abundance, and that it comes, you get those blessings coming to you. So it's really about putting them out and trusting and knowing that that it's all going to work out for your highest and greatest good, and the blessings and the celebration begins. So amazing reading, Leo. I hope you have an amazing birthday month and take care of yourself this month, and we'll do it again next month. Namaste.